days away from All In at Wembley Stadium in London.
The current TBS champion retained the title like she did the week prior, but giving the champion just as her own.
Britt Baker, of course, now she looks better than ever, and she is prepared for Wembley.
Gold Coast, Australia, Harley.
But I'm telling you, she has been successful and very
versatile character. Harley Cameron met the AEW Women's Champion in front of her family, who is a singer, a model, and a ventriloquist.
Face. And here we go with the All In, which is now only 8 days away. This has been our summer big news that you probably heard earlier about next year that we'll get into, but here's what we got tonight. Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. That's coming up later on tonight.
Talented Angelico.
That's all coming up tonight. Plus, and then how about this matchup?
Close.
And a 2 count. And then we're also going to hear.
Not only that, the Glamour Stadium against Tony Storm.
Yeah, our main event is for the Acclaimed. The winner will go on to challenge at Honor. A cover on Britt Baker in a 2 count.
A ton of action. Ragdolling Britt Baker to the man. She was a ventriloquist. She said that she would be the AEW.
Baker would give her, put her in line to maybe get a title shot. Champion Mercedes Moné. And that is coming up. He goes back once again. Here's another cover, and Britt is out of it. And her matchup that is going to be. And as we saw on the B-roll earlier, and her success here in AEW.
Well, certainly has since debuting here in AEW, but to your only.
No question. Big forearm shots here from with a flying lariat and a swinging neck breaker of her own. Britt Baker. Ooh, no, not yet. Match continues. Low.
Oh, here we go.
Yep, this is what she put got out of it. Thanks to, how about that little soul food blast that time? With a flying knee and covers 1 and 2.
Harley Cameron, a great showing for herself here against the foot.
Harley Cameron with a Russian leg sweep, at least attempting one here. Harley with the foot up. Britt Baker back up.
Oh.
Enziguri that time. Opening match we've got here tonight on our 2-hour collision here on TV.
Big test for Britt Baker.
Sling blade that 1, 2, 3, and she wins it. Years away from her match with Mercedes Moné for the TV on pay-per-view. And the former Women's World Champion.
Being graced with the presence of Mercedes.
Oh, she's sending Camille down.
Whoa.
Now Camille standing over Britt Baker. Britt Baker goes right back to the attack with the choice, and they're trying to, if you will, soften up Britt Baker.
But Britt Baker, the dentist, might need some Britt's return on Wednesday.
No question about it. What are they just watching on, letting Camille do all her dirty work here? Of Camille, she's absolutely defensive. Face plants her down, a big flathouse belt. Oh, look at this. By Camille, and there you see it fight and win the TBS Championship. And earlier this week, a major announcement.
Today marks a very historic day for...
I am happy to announce that I hold AEW's largest event.
AEW All In is going to be one of
all the wrestling will push the bar, raise the ceiling.
historic event that will live forever in the minds of...
It's going to be once in a lifetime.
Champion Texas Rangers Saturday, July 12th. In Texas, it was part of that big announcement and big field. And we look forward to having you with us next year. At Battle of the Belts 11, the Natural Dustin Rhodes and the Von Erich Natural. It was Sammy Guevara that came out from the back doing what he said. Next week on Ring of Honor, Dustin and Sammy team got a win, and the Von Erichs retained the belts. But after the match, the Dark defend off the attack, and in the end, the Texans laid out. And that leads us to this.
The following tag team championships. Introducing first the challengers, World 6-Man Tag Team Champions, the Natural, and his partner from Guevara.
Well, as we saw earlier, it was the first time they were teaming together. They have been opponents before, but now they are together.
And they all against a very embattered.
But obviously, Taven and Ben have been together much, much longer than Dustin.
Combined weight of 427 pounds, they are the Undisputed Kingdom.
From personal experience, one of the most longest run as well, because when Dustin undisputed kingdom, so they certainly have an
Guevara a chance to win some Ring of Honor gold. It's great to have you. It's only 8 days away. 8 days away. We've been looking forward to with us on pay-per-view. And of course, our London joining us at Wembley Stadium. It was
right indeed, right here in Arlington, Texas. A long time. And when he got one, he cashed in here tonight and really cap off this residency.
Here is Mike Bennett. Mike is such a great veteran. He is such
woman, Maria Kanellis.
We saw last year, Nigel, and why not? Dustin has not only had championships, Dustin Rhodes has won 12 different.
You can speak to when Dustin started out.
Absolutely.
A young star in his own right.
Sammy Guevara, big here on Taven. And the Houston native, Guevara, with a...
Going to take off again.
Over the top. Finish this up from Sammy Guevara.
Here in his home state. Big fan favorite.
Yep. They got that win on Ring of Honor that we talked about last week.
A double tranquilo.
A double. They are looking fluid. They are looking great as a team. And here's a count. Sammy reverses into the safety rail. Once again, All In Texas will be next July on the Saturday, kicking him to the ropes. But Dustin wants to...
Full-time officiating is right now on the outside.
Stay with us. And a fallen Sammy Guevara just barely gets out of it.
Team Wrestling 101. Divide the ring. And Sammy Guevara is young. He is
Bennett snap Mary him over, and Bennett now with a head of steam on the front. Boy, Sammy's showing a lot of reserve. We'll make a tag here to Matt Taven.
Well, yeah, in Ring of Honor history, but professional wrestling history. How indeed.
They've been very effective here in AEW as well. But can he make a tag? Hey! Sammy looking up with the veteran off. Holding on to the ankles. Look at the desperate. Here comes the big Texan. Ducks his head.
Got it this time.
Not today is Road Bulldog. Dustin hitting with a variety of offense here.
Through.
2 power slams in a row. The Canadian Destroyer.
Oh no.
He's going to light him up. I do believe.
A truly.
He didn't tonight. He's going to put on the cross. Hey, by Mike Bennett. The champions are still alive. Planted him, Dustin down.
Even the legal man.
What Kingdom's Roderick Strong is in with the beast.
Will do it.
1, 2 more does have the attention of the referee.
The Kingdom have their way. Wait a second.
Corey Russell tap. Whoa! It's put on. Not only Beast Morgan.
There's more people coming out.
Beast Morgan is out.
I hate to say I told you so, but I told you.
Get him out of there, trying to gain some control of what's going on in Rick. Kyle O'Reilly. The conglomerate up. Meanwhile, 1, 2. No!
Taven had Rhodes down for a good 10 count.
The Beast Morgan and Roderick Strong.
Spike pile.
Unbelievable.
Titles hang in the balance.
A pickup. Sammy Guevara. Big six.
And new Ring of Honor
What a moment, and you saw it here live on Collision Team Champs with Sammy Guevara.
Watching Rhodes. Looks like a pirate. How ecstatic.
You know as well as I know they'll get their chance again. One in Austin, one from Houston. Sell them as a team. That's what makes that even more amazing, Nigel. But these 2 young men earned it. Let's hear from Roderick Strong and the Beast Mortos at the gates of Mag in Ring of Honor. But in 8 days away, we're in the world title. Who do you think's going to win? Check this.
Bryan Danielson is as good as I've ever seen.
Final best.
Swerve is in his element right now. He has shown exactly.
Danielson upset him.
Bryan! I'm mine. Bryan Danielson all the way.
The odds continually stacked against him, and how would be an idiot to bet against.
It's hard to knock off the champion like Swerve.
But I think Bryan Danielson is the greatest wrestler of all time.
It's Swerve Strickland, one of the greatest wrestlers of my generation.
It's then Swerve.
I've seen a whole other side of Bryan that I never.
We'll go crying quietly into the night.
Jericho, we are just over a week away from against Hook. However, before we get to All In, we will be starting.
Hi, guys! Tree. Hook returning with to want to challenge the learning tree after I blinded. Because like I mentioned, this is your last chance. I want you to step out of the Jericho vortex forever. My kid, you remind me a lot of Hook, Tommy. When I found out that the Hook match was official and hottest prospects, and that's you. And I'll tell you this, he wouldn't like you, the business properly. I trained in the dungeon. I wasn't on TV for years when I started my career. And here you, I'm a modern day Stu Hart, Tommy, of your own people in the UK. I'm Tommy Billington on AEW. Thanks, guys.
Real yellow.
It's yellow.
I'm going to say he's a very likable fella and fashionable too. You could take a
time undefeated here on Collision in singles.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall round. Hologram!
You original Darby Allin, the exciting newcomer, would find himself paired off with Tony Nese.
He is now 4-0 as we take a look at Darby Allin from tomorrow.
This is going to be Texas, the birthplace of Hologram, if you will. Tonight is going to be a great clash of styles.
Johannesburg, South Africa, weighing 210 pounds.
And his Spanish Sabindigo. And Angelico will wins here in AEW since his debut.
In Styles, Angelico, Mexico, learning the Lucha Libre style. Score that saw Okada and Ibushi.
Going to be at the Utila Arena. Coming Wednesday, yes, Chris Jericho and Tommy Billington will be there as well. August 28th, with the fallout coming out of the Denny Sanford Premier Center, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. It's where you get your tickets for all of our great events. Right now, tremendous counter move of his own. How about that?
Yes, indeed. Graham.
Leg sweep. Hologram somewhat poses. We get a little dance in the ring from him down with his leg.
Some creative offense, certainly.
Okay, I'd love to see that video. Here he goes. Hologram. And Angelico, and then drove Angelico back to the... Can Hologram continue his and Angelico? Hologram goes through the back of the head, and down goes it. Come on with a Huracan running. Loving every move of Hologram.
Do it. Oh no!
It came out with it's not over yet. I thought for sure Angelico.
With Hologram in the driving seat
in Arlington. Hologram to the top. Trying to 450 with land on his feet. Back to the attack. The Maestro Crater Hologram.
Angelico there using.
All right, Angelico, the first man to his feet, but very, very here in this matchup here on Collision.
Got him.
1, 2. No. Oh, not over yet. Unbelievably. 1, 2.
Here is your winner.
Over a mat wrestling expert.
The undisputed newcomer. Hot seat here in Dallas. This young man to almost secure the victory. Here, a beautiful.
This wildly popular and undefeated, an incredible run for a Hologram. He has made himself a star in 5 weeks. Fans?
There may be no move more perilous than
onto your head.
The sheer desperation to defeat Akira Taue. Misawa would rear Legends passing in 2009. The move was effectively retired.
So hitting it. Here he is on his last year as a professional.
It was for these reasons that Will Ospreay said he would retire.
From Will Ospreay as he gets ready to face MJF. More about that in a moment. Let's go back to the ring.
One fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, the scapegoat, Jeff Harris.
This is all in. Naming himself a scapegoat.
All right, let's go back to the ring one more time. The marketing.
Orion!
Did she say?
I don't know what a
first wrestler ever to promote himself. Here. The Tiger Driver 91. Many feel if it helps win a match for him.
I'm sure Brian Danielson, if there is anybody who can irritate Will Ospreay.
Yeah, drop him on his
American champion.
Look at this. Scapegoat Jack Perry. By the way, up to the cage. At the end. Until Darby Allin threatened to cut out. Used to.
Right, what does that tell you?
How about that running?
The winner, the TNT champion, Jack.
His way, so to speak.
Well, Darby Allin had better bring it go. It's a coffin match, which some would say. Into that coffin and into the... Oh, in a second.
What? I'm not so sure. Well, that looks like... I'm to say that looks like a body bag. Of Danny O'Ryan. Painting the face of Danny O'Ryan and said that he wanted the match coming up at women. The state of mind Jack Perry is in right now, I'm not so... He's put the TNT... Now what is this? Back bag and...
What's this?
That's been... I guess he's burying the old TNT. And Darby Allin for the TNT Championship.
But will it be the acclaimed, one of the most extolled on their debut? Not only that, again, in Albany Wembley Stadium. Find out in our main event.
We are back with you live on...
It certainly has. I want to take you back earlier this year with the back after returning vengeful Pac, getting some payback, into the trio scene. With the House of Black out of the thing held up, Juice Robinson replacing White, and Kane at full strength led to another match with a bang back, calling it down the middle.
Calling it down the middle with a spear.
For the trios titles now.
For months, the path to reclaiming the trios championship
took it away. Christian case now. But those who have power.
The CD stripping us of the unified...
Wayne, that hellacious Hellcat sprayed me.
to stand at the top of the trios division ladder.
Moment.
And it's ironic that Christian already brought the chair.
Rules to break, you're gonna run out of matches to root.
We got 2 words for you. Guns.
Of all the contenders for the Trios Championships, wants to remain Trios Champion. Because the Patriot team to be determined in a wild card match at Cardiff Trios Championship in a London...
Notable announcement from Christopher Daniels. We go back to Arcadiora in the ring.
20-minute time limit. Introducing first, Concerned.
So next week, Continental Championship on Dynamite in Cardiff. But our match to see who will be the 4th team.
A lot of ramifications coming up here. Momentum for Brian Danielson as he heads into a win. It's failed every time. Let's hope it's 5 times.
From Cardiff, as Leo
Rush!
Terry, as his friends, Top Flight.
Yeah, there have been a lot of issues between Top Flight and Leo Rush. Exciting, risk-taking style.
MXM, by the way, are making strides in AEW. That's right, we have a London Ladders match coming up. Who the 4th and final team will be.
Right, and it's not fair for Christian Cage and the Patriots.
Well, once again, it's something that, look at this, using the full measure. Leo lands on his feet.
That's definitely power versus pace. And power.
From Cardiff on Wednesday, as we mentioned, it's going to be Claudio. Very successful, had a good run in that tournament. God, I think it's a great matchup. It is a matchup of guys who basically...
Right. Certainly, as I said, Castagnoli, Utah is the only man.
They had the title in the Blackpool Combat Club. Countdown on Sunday, 1 week.
His career is over. It's the end of the BCC.
Well, yes. Leo usually...
Didn't have the momentum to hit it.
Did not, you're right. Power. Yeah, too much man there. But look at Leo with the side. Leo, Pele kick. Out finally goes Claudio. Let's hear it for the perseverance.
3 giant swings.
Hoisting back up, Leo. A tiara. Apparently, here he comes. And there he goes. just using Leo's momentum against him.
By the looks, see if we can get another shot here. Just look how far.
I'm not so sure, but I think he hit his shoulder. Desperately trying to get back in. He made it. 1, 2. Claudio Castagnoli, and one of the quickest, most determined. The chant of the right next door at the Texas Summer. Right here in Arlington, right next door. 1, 2, and he almost beat it. He almost passed. And that's go up top. Leo Rush, he was. 1, 2. The elevated European uppercut caught Leo
Castagnoli to give him some momentum as he headed
Stokely.
We going over our heads and getting Tony Khan to get, yes. Is he crazy? Yes. But do you know who is all of those?
Yeah.
And even though Ishii hurt, tell him.
Yeah, because I can speak to population for All Out, Chris Statlander versus Willow Nightingale around here.
Well, back. I'm still a little messed up, folks. I got a long road to go. And that's you, Brian. He up all the time. This ain't the Brian Danielson that had one of the greatest matches that I'm seeing is disrespectful at the pay-per-view, at All In. He's going to... Why are you doing this, Brian? Why are you even doing the match if this is the last love song to pro wrestling at All In? That's something you need to figure out, Brian.
What a pretty damning indictment from the King of the Bums.
Talk about that in a moment. Right now, here we go with our next matchup.
It's the
Introducing first from London, England, the
shoe. The shoe that charm after Mariah won the Owen Hart Foundation.
And how ironic it was that Jamaica used to dispose of their friendship. It shows her feasting on the blood of the AEW Women's Championship.
Wrestling game for... Oh, there's
it!
Your winner, Mariah May.
Here on Collision. She's now 6-0 on Collision.
Bucks. Wait a second.
What do we got here?
I'm depressed. Everything can go on. The doctor said the treatment is simple. But doctor, see me! Mariah, the grandest Tony Storm of them all, and the stiffest shoe you will ever see. The River Thames will run red with your blood, and you will forever regret. Let's give them a show.
At the face of Mariah May, timeless Tony Storm.
Hey, mate. She's had a mental breakdown. You have incited this violence.
Well, it's Tony Storm, Mariah May for the win. Nigel McGuinness.
One half FTR, prestigious AEW Tag Team Championships. FTR have been, like their opponents tonight, they have shown they've been able to get physical. Is next on Collision here on
FTR. I think that stands for forget those rednecks. You're so bad that Tony Khan will pay you less. Platinum Max. So unattractive, y'all gonna have to pray for sex. You wanna say if I make rap songs then I'm into womanhood. Hairy chicks really ain't my thing, but you're looking. Tonight, I make FTR say we won. Then we get those.
That's right! FTR, it's finally...
a highly combustible main event.
Your Collision main event is scheduled for one fall with a chance. Introducing first at a combined weight of 400 and Wheeler, FTR.
Team Championship. And of course, FTR, they want to be champions.
In other people's business. Case in point.
The Acclaim.
Done. The Acclaim.
See here, FTR getting involved in the match. Try the match. Dax the Axe had to be controlled by the Scissor Team, left with nothing but anger.
And anger that you heard from Max Caster. Four very angry, determined athletes.
So you can make an argument that perhaps not just
absolutely. Last year at Wembley Stadium, the Bang Bang Gang are making
make a mistake early,
right?
But with so much anger, those emotions. Anthony Bowen, as tough as they come.
Well, I think it's going to be FTR, and the reason is I think there's
be the case. You saw this past week on Dynamite. How angry was
pretty upset, and I understand
and so that might cost
part of All In. Scan the in London. That's right. That QR code's going to stay up. There,
I guarantee you, there are going to be memories from
start time for All In, and fans, we hope you will join us. You are really, as they say, counting the chickens before they hatch, aren't you? Career on the line, as we know. Look at this. Great exchange.
He is an incredible technical wrestler as well. From what I hear, professional wrestler.
Really?
Indeed. Patting your dogs to sleep. So the EVPs, the MVP EVP.
EVPs who have attempted under their guidance.
Well, as with you, Tony, if she didn't...
Staying back in his corner, getting out of the
between these two teams.
You know, we've seen a great technical.
Both these teams, you could consider them veterans of short game.
Roll up that time by Bowens. Got a 1 count. Dax quick.
Very effective. You're not going to beat any opponent with
that. The QR code. You can also see All In and DAZN. And don't forget, it's an afternoon event, of course. 5 hours later, forearm shot down, go both. Dax, see the Acclaim has the momentum. Yes, they do. Couple of back body drop. An offensive surge here by the Acclaim.
Beaming right now in the former AEW because they've got to get back in this match. And
the Acclaim, 6 title defenses. The glitch between the two teams, and now this one was so slowed down a moment.
Yeah, still going out after
series on the floor, and this match continues. And All In to vie for the World Tag Team Championships, both with an issue, both with anger towards the down goes Cash. Dax down again, sending Dax down. Here he goes. The
that
match
was close.
Continues.
There's enough though to break the pinfall. His place at Wembley.
Suplex. Dax holding on. Oh no, Dax is not done. He's going to try to make it 4. Bowens holding on. Thought he made a tag.
Cash Wheeler just prevented the suplex.
Cash Wheeler, strong legs, gets out of it. Meanwhile, going to go on. It's still in the balance here. Side headlock.
Wow, and this contest between two of the best tag team, but it really is hanging in the balance. It's gone back and forth.
Was down on the floor. Now he's on the apron.
AEW Tag Team Champions. A little bit of are not gelling well together.
Well, Wembley Stadium in 8 days, but next week we're going to be in Cardiff and Wales. Collision, big rock bottom.
To see some fans at ringside getting at it.
To bottom, it has been quite a night. It started out with Britt by Camille. And now here comes Castro one more time. Right now, each other to the limit. Look at this. I mean, you can tell Naidu, whoa, spent but not done. Through your veins. But this matchup, you got men down on the outside. Billy Gunn slam. Release power slam that time. Max Dax is the man in there.
No.
Look at this. Oh. Taking a page out of Rick and Scott Steiner. Labor hold, but Bowens counters with a pickup.
It's just action here to create this momentum.
But Daxiax, one of the best striker, detriment to Bowens. That just tells you how great a striker Daxiax is. How about that from Daxiax? Amazing.
Goes to his book of tricks.
Fans very quick with Collision, and yes, we will have the wild card match, the Sales Championship against 3 other teams. That'll be next at livenation.co.uk, ticketmaster.co. The big lariat from Cash Wheeler. Owens are making
Caster in the European uppercut. Is Cash Wheeler.
Owens on the outside. He can barely stand up in this amazing match. Max Caster. The fans are chanting fight for as it happens here at the Esports Stadium.
Wrestle in the AEW check. We'll face them. Will it be FTR statement?
Rolls him up. No, Cash goes through. 2 could come down to just a mistake here, Nigel.
About it.
Right.
After what happened on Wednesday, the Acclaim came. Both teams expended plenty of energy. Wheeler got dumped.
Wheeler got dumped. Dax knew that was coming. 1, 2.
Oh.
I think Dax out. And whoa! And applauding both teams.
AEW is the epitome.
Dax will meet him, and Dax will step through. He may be trying to... Oh, this time now. Ooh, Dragon Show.
Right off. Oh!
If he gets him over, he can win it. Caster trying to get in. Put by Dax.
You get a shot. You get a Famous. How about that?
Famous are on top. It's Cook too. But he was not. The match goes on, but Matt.
2.9 says everybody is on their feet.
Side. This is what it's all about. A chance, Bucks. What a match.
How fitting for our last collision here in...
Going to be in 8 days.
Off the tights!
We'll elevate Anthony Bowens here. Ringside, one of the
5
wrestlers.
minutes remaining in this match.
I think Turner was...
This match.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it has.
Didn't realize that much time had passed. Oh!
Fighting with... with Cash. What's going to happen here? But Cash Wheeler. A 2 count. Look at the chest of Dax Harwood heaving here. Paul Turner checking with both men. We are in tag team wrestling. On their knees.
Grit your teeth. This is... Dax is vicious and brutal.
Here comes.
Stop now. Don't take your foot off the gas.
This is unbelievable.
Fine.
Bowen's got to
going to Wembley.
Standing. Time is of the essence. This is awesome, and you can hear it, and we agree. Each member pushing his men up on their knees right now, and they're going to battle.
Bucks. They deserve it.
Yeah, absolutely. They will have remember the Bucks against FTR. It's going to be a great match.
Licking their chops.
And a machine again. Here they got it. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It was a great. Oh my.
1 minute remaining.
1
in the time
minute. That's 1 minute.
Max Caster was right there.
Max Caster.
Simple roll up. How many near falls have we had in this? Look at this on the floor. In the ring. Dax. Back at Caster. Falls on him. 1, 2. Oh, the bell sounds.
The decision here.
We've gone to 30 minutes. You saw Cash Wheeler said no way. So Cash Wheeler. I'm not sure there's going to be any peace here between these 4 men.
Who's going to be?
All right, hang on. I got that. Both teams are going to go to Wembley.
What?
That's right. For both teams to go to Wembley at All In. The Young Bucks. We are going to see a 3-way match for the World Tag. It is a great decision because Tony is right. A shot at the World Tag Team Championship.